I'm really nervous right now. This is kind of step one in my fish room overhaul to get more vertical space. And I've had this lower tank on here for 3 days now and have not had any issue. It's actually really pretty level. But now I'm going up one, and that makes me a little nervous. So these tanks, I paid $300 for this tank with the iron stand that I'm going to use for something else, and then $300 for this brand new 120. It's a slightly lower than the 24 inches of like the 125s, which I really like. And I paid $2.99 for this from Forest Lake Pets, and then $150 for this Gladiator rack, which says it will hold 2,000 pounds per shelf as long as it is evenly distributed. So that's the if part, as I've put boards and stuff to try and level out the weight distribution. But I have a lot of water and a lot of money stacked on these shelves, so let's hope they hold like they say they will, because one, I believe a gallon of water weighs about 8 pounds. I don't use any sand or anything that would make it heavier. So these tanks should be roughly about 1,000 pounds, and if a shelf will hold 2,000, then I should be fine. So I've moved my bales into this lower one. So this is a mix of my rescue bales and the rest, and the bales that have popped out of my telescope breeding tank. And I'm just giving them their own tank. And then up one will be my telescopes, which I'm actually going to be bringing some to the meet and greet with Jennie, Solid Gold. I pre-purchased my ticket, which she has tickets for, and she's only asking $5. And considering she's giving away free pins and free stuff, and she paid for the tickets to fly out and all this stuff, $5 is like nothing. So I pre-bought my ticket for $5, and she actually, when she emailed me back, she said she had heard I wanted to give her some of, like, you know, one of my babies, and that she would love one of my babies. And I was like, holy crap! So I'm going to be packing up all of my keeper babies, even my big red and white one that I bred myself, because, you know, I have the parents. I can make my own more if I want to. So I'm going to bring all my keeper babies to the meet and greet for Jennie to pick out as many as she wants. So this will be my permanent veil tank, and then this will be my permanent calico telescope tank. I need to get backgrounds for them, decorate them, get some lids for them, but the big thing is the tanks need to stay on the shelves, not on the floor, because that would make me cry. That, you know. So I think I'm only gonna fill it, well, I fill it half full, let it settle for a day or so, and then fill it up the rest of the way. It makes me nervous, but if I want to go vertically, I need tanks big enough for my fish that go up. So the baby veils I bred myself. That just goes to show you on your own babies and growing versus these ones from the pet store. My one from the summer right there is almost as big as these ones. Who knows how old they are from the pet store. So, but they've grown. They've started growing, so they have gotten bigger. And they'll all get this. I think this one's slightly bigger than that one, so I think this one's a 135. And then it's a 120 up above, and that's where my calicos will go. So, cross your fingers I don't end up with like $600 in broken tanks and a flooded lower level again. Here's to hoping.